Hello, wonderful people. Hello, guys. You all are welcome back once again to this channel. If it's the first time you are coming across this channel, you're highly welcome. This is Constant Word. It is here that will bring update to you, my wonderful people, and also react to it. Today, we bring another Obonge update for you as our Nigerian matter continue to get another twist and continue to move on, my people, and we'll continue to bring the matter as they go for now. So, wonderful people, do not forget to subscribe, like, or share.
I think Umahi is a young man who bubbles with a lot of energy, and I think he's quite hardworking and creative. But the thing is, the way he has used the energy and the way he has used that creativity has not been to promote, positive legacies for humanity. That's the only thing I can say about that. Now, as far as his presidential aspiration is concerned, I personally think that he is entitled to it because this is a democracy. Anybody can aspire to anything. But to me, he is going to be a disaster if he is imposed at the national level, because this is somebody who doesn't believe in any form of law. He doesn't believe in statutory laws which govern public service. At least somebody, if you want to lead people, you want to govern people, you must understand that the society is governed by laws. And that's why we have what we call bureaucracy. Dave Umahi doesn't believe in such things. For instance, the first thing he did when he became governor in EBONYI State was to behead the civil service. The entire civil service, beheaded the civil service. No permanent secretaries were appointed. He worked alone, controlling the ministries directly with his commissioners for the 4 years of his first tenure. And only appointed permanent secretaries during his second tenure. Go and check the records there. Which means that all the appropriations that were executed in those ministries within that period may have been null and void. You see? But he failed to take advice from anybody. So coming to talk about presidency, I don't know how he will get about it. You know, EBONYI State is a very small state. And we have to tell ourselves the truth. If you cannot run a state as small as EBONYI, you are not paying the standard salaries to workers. The salary table he uses to pay workers is somebody, a director in EBONYI State receives 100,000 naira. Because of the table he himself imposed on the workers, and then divided the working class, and made sure that the trade unions and the house unions were devastated, so that they can have nobody talking for them. And so if that is what is possible, then maybe when he becomes president, he wouldn't appoint permanent secretaries. And let's see how that thing would happen. So I think before somebody begins to aspire to certain levels of office, he should not be driven by self-interest. This man we are talking about is self-willed. He is self-opinionated and self-serving. Somebody must have the capacity to be a team player, to listen to other opinions, except you are going to have him transform into a military dictator. Otherwise, I don't see him playing within the democratic tenets in Nigeria today.
Yes, so my people, the true fact be say, most of these our governors, their matter is the tire person well, because the truth sometimes is somehow bitter. But you know, it is those that are inside the house, those that are inside, the EBONYI State, Gongon, will understand this thing. Now, from them, you'll be able to hear so many truths from them. As we know that Dave Umahi was taking his position as governor was taken from him by the court. But though he said he's going to go to more court of appeal to see what will become the judgment. But the point still remains that why will he speak of the heel of the judge, of the, of the judiciary system? Because they are there. They are the one that has allowed things like this to be happening. They when it comes to, the big man, when it comes to the rich man in Nigeria, the justice, you will begin to have 1K leg, or the judges will begin to fidget, and they will not be able to carry out a right decision. My people, the politicians of our country, Nigeria, mostly our satis, the thing e get as e be, my people. This man that is speaking now is Abia Onyike. For those that don't know him, he has been, before a media personnel for Dave Umahi. But for him to come out and begin to say so many things about Ebonyi State, that really means that there is something fishing that we don't really know. But my people, I don't know your own take in this update, but I say we just bring it to you so that you see how it is rolling, how it is going in our country, Nigeria, so that we'll be very watchful, because now that our 2023 new, election is coming, everybody will begin to act like good person so that we'll be able to vote them in.
Ebonyi people are praying that Umahi should wind up and let the time come for him to leave office so that we can recover ourselves and continue to live as peacefully as we used to live before. His regime has been very, very strange. And it is like a thunderbolt that hit the people of Ebonyi State. Extremely regrettable. Nothing positive about it. Now, talking about the development of the state, Umahi concentrated on white elephant projects and projects that will give him the opportunity to make personal money. And what we're saying is, what was the deed? Building a new government house in a poor state like Ebonyi. The government house in Ebonyi is a standard one. Why did he build a new one? The government house in Enugu, have they built a new one? The White House in Washington, is 200 years, have they built a new one? So now, because he's always going into projects through which there will be conduit pipes for siphoning of funds. He also went to build something like a ShopRite, a shopping mall. And businessmen came to him and said, don't build it. Give us the land. We will now bring our private sector money and build it. And we run it and we'll be paying you tax. Umahi insisted that he must build it himself. And then after building whatever he built there, he told us it was 8 billion naira. Then he went and said he's building another one that has to do with the church. Then after building it, he told us it is 7 billion naira. So what kind of person is that? And a quantity surveyor told me, told me in confidence that those houses cannot be more than 2 billion naira each. So that's what we are saying. And this is a state that we are educationally very, very backward. When he came, he canceled the scholarships that were obtainable and made sure that everything about funding of schools was highly and drastically reduced. There is no functional general hospital in Ebonyi State. Agriculture is not even doing well like it used to do before. So what are we talking about? Is he a developmentalist? He doesn't believe in anything. Then he's building flyovers all over the place, in places where you don't have traffic congestion, because of an arrangement he has made with people in the federal government to be sharing money. So is that what should interest Ebonyi people?
Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to drop your own comment or even like or share. This is Constant Word. I will keep bringing you updates.